There's protests over the White House transgender rights decision. The Trump administration ended federal protections for transgender students.
Yeah, those protections allowed them to use bathrooms and locker rooms matching the gender they identify with. The decision sparking protests at the White House and across the country.
Long Island reporter Kristen Thorne is live in Woodbury this afternoon with more. Kristen.
Liz and Dave, the LGBT network of Long Island just held a press conference denouncing this policy. The head of the network says they're putting together a team of attorneys to fight whatever institution on Long Island discriminates against transgender people, even if that means going after the federal government. The LGBT network says they are also setting up a 24/7 hotline, which will be accessible to students or anyone who is transgender, who feels that they're being threatened at their school. Yesterday, the Trump administration rolled back the Obama administration policy, which allows public school students to use restrooms which correspond to their gender identity. The new policy will allow states to decide how to handle this issue. A document submitted to the Supreme Court by the Solicitor General said that the Obama-era policy did not undergo any formal public process or explain how the directive is consistent with Title IX. That is a federal law outlawing sex discrimination. Those with the LGBT community see this as a direct attack.
If you're going to take away something, it has to be a privilege. Using the bathroom of your choice is not a privilege. It's a human right. And I think that everybody should not have to question whether or not that they're going to have to be assaulted or questioned in any way just to use the restroom.
Attorney General Jeff Sessions said in a statement that Congress, state legislatures, and local governments are in a position to adopt appropriate policies or laws addressing this issue. The Department of Justice remains committed to the proper interpretation and enforcement of Title IX and to its protections for all students, including LGBTQ students, from discrimination, bullying, and harassment. So what does this all mean for students here in New York State? Well, in 2015, New York State enacted its own guidelines on how to deal with transgender students. So it's very doubtful that this new policy will have an effect on students here, especially under a Democratic administration. We're live in Woodbury. I'm Kristen Thorne, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.